Okay guys, very quickly on the triceps. Most people, they just know few exercises. They've seen push downs, they've seen close grip bench, diamond push-ups that they train the the triceps. But what exactly the triceps is comprised of, and how do you train all the heads of the triceps? Tricep is primarily it is a muscle that is comprised of three parts. So one is the long head of the tricep, which is this internal part of the upper arm. Then you have the lateral head, which is the outer part of the upper arm, and then we have the medial head, which is primarily inside the long head, but you can see a small portion of it right above the elbow. So these are the three heads. Now, how to train each of the heads? The long head is the beefy part of the arm. Usually, people with well-grown long head have thick upper arms. So, long head you usually train using all the overhead extension movements, overhead dumbbells, overhead cables, overhead bands, primarily. So, if you see, the long head goes directly up into the shoulder. So, this is the shoulder. This directly attaches to the shoulder here. So, the exercises that take the upper arm and they stretch this long head will work the long head. It's because it is attaching to the shoulder. So, all the exercises that work the entire range of motion, be it standing or be it your skull crushers or at various angles, will work the long head. Then we move to the short or lateral head. Now a quick cue would be whatever movement that you're doing it's either a supinated or palms up or a pronated, palms down. So all the supinated movements, if you're doing probably a push down, so you're doing it like this, it's pronation. You're doing it like this, is supination. Supination will work the small or the medial head. Pronation will work the short or lateral head. So I think we should just call it the lateral head, not the short head. It will confuse you. And this is the medial head. So pronation, all the exercises is done this way. This is for the lateral, and all the exercises done this way could be a push down, could be a reverse grip bench, reverse grip close grip bench, could be working the medial head. It's similar to a quads leg extension, where the closer you bring your legs and you internally rotate, you're working the outer part, you externally rotate, you're working the teardrop or the internal part of the thighs. So you must be asking, so for your arms day, would you need to incorporate all three? Ideally, yes. But if you're short on time and if you've been pressing heavy bench press, overhead press, push-ups, heavy push-ups, one-arm push-ups, though the large compound movements usually stimulate all three heads. Because the sole purpose of triceps is to extend the arm, extend the elbow. This is flex, this is extend. So if you're extending the elbow, then you're working the triceps. And if you're extending with a heavy weight, trying to push it, triceps play a great role in locking the weight out. So heavy lockouts, which powerlifters do usually to train the weakness of the triceps. Heavy presses, heavy push press, probably heavy jerks as well, extend it overhead and lock out a very heavy weight, will stimulate all three heads. heavy dips done with a lot of weight, add-on weight, will stimulate all three heads. So usually, if you're working arms just once a week, you could obviously be pressing also once or twice a week. So that is indirectly working the triceps, and then probably once a week you could add a superset of these or a triset of these, or maybe just one of these which you feel is lagging. Or else you could just tricep, make it a circuit, run it twice, thrice, probably 8 to 10 reps for building muscle, or you could go heavy as well on any of this. So usually the medial head, the reverse grip, you won't be able to go that heavy because it's a very small head. It's a typical reverse grip motion. You won't be able to go very heavy there because it's totally controlled. So probably when I used to do on the cable set, I used to just do like 20 pounds and full extension. You have to make sure that you are extending fully. Very important is extension. Check your ego at the door, because in triceps it's a very small muscle. The more weight you gonna add, you're gonna compensate with some other muscles. So there's no point in doing it. If you want to show how much you can lift, show it in the bench, show it in the deadlift, show it in the pull-ups, in the squats. Okay, so that's it for this triceps. I hope it added some value. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments or email me. I've just linked my email below. Thank you.